Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to look at a layer 2 scaling network built on Ethereum. This project is called Arbitrum, and as always, I'll give my thoughts on how many Arbitrum I think you'll need to be a millionaire in the next bull run with detailed price predictions. I'll cover Arbitrum's Tokenomics, explain the up-and-coming token unlock event happening in 2026, and I'll also compare Arbitrum versus Mantle to see which is better. And as always, if you find this free content useful, please be sure to hit the subscribe button to help support the channel. Okay, now let's begin. About Arbitrum. Arbitrum is a layer 2 scaling solution that helps to improve the overall scalability of the Ethereum blockchain, and it does this by making smart contract transactions much faster and cheaper. It is basically a rollup chain specifically called optimistic rollups, which handles all the transactions off-chain, and once the transaction data is completed, it is then sent back on-chain to Ethereum, and so by doing so, it reduces the congestion on the Ethereum network. ARB is a native cryptocurrency token of the Arbitrum Ecosystem, and is primarily used as a governance token which allows token holders to vote on future development and improvement decisions for the Arbitrum network. Why I think Arbitrum is an important solution for the Ethereum blockchain is because Ethereum currently suffers from high gas fees and low throughput, which Arbitrum addresses these issues. And from a developer's perspective, what makes it unique is its ability to make it very simple to build on Arbitrum, as it uses standard developer tools used on Ethereum, making it a simple and easy to use platform. Arbitrum 1 was launched to the public in August 2021 and is run by a development company called Off-Chain Labs. The Off-Chain Labs team is made up of 3 founders, Ed Felton, Steve Goldfeder and Harry Kolodner, who are former researchers at Princeton University and are all experts in the fields of computer science, cryptography and the blockchain technology space. And Arbitrum can handle between 40 and 60 transactions per second on average under real-world conditions, with it theoretically able to handle up to 6,000 transactions per second, with this throughput being significantly higher than Ethereum's base network, allowing it to settle transactions quickly and cost efficiently. The Arbitrum ecosystem is made up of some key pillars that include Arbitrum 1, which is the massive optimistic rollup that relies on Ethereum for security, Arbitrum Nova, which leverages any trust technology tailored for high frequency and ultra cheap transactions. Also, you have Stylus, which is a cutting-edge programming environment that allows developers to build smart contracts using traditional languages like C++ and Arbitrum Orbit, a permissionless framework that enables developers to launch their own customized layer 3 chains. This allows them to choose their own gas tokens and governance rules. Arbitrum supply and tokenomics. Arbitrum was launched with a total supply of 10 billion tokens and has a current circulating supply around 6.25 billion tokens. ARB is a native cryptocurrency token of the Arbitrum ecosystem and is primarily used as a governance token which allows token holders to vote on future development and improvement decisions for the Arbitrum network. And it should be noted that the ARB token is not used to pay gas fees. ETH is used for gas on Arbitrum, so this means ARB's value does not automatically capture all network usage in the same way a gas token might, so could be seen as a point of contention for investors. The initial token distribution of ARB is as follows. 42.8% is allocated to DAO Treasury, 26.9% is allocated to team and future team, 17.5% is allocated to investors, 1.2% is allocated to DAO's Arbitrum Ecosystem, and finally 11.6% is allocated to individual wallets. And an important takeaway for investors for these tokenomics is a large portion of tokens went to insiders in the treasury, so unlock pressure and DAO spending are a major thing to consider for investors. In terms of up-and-coming unlocks for 2026, as of June 2026 until December 2026, roughly 648 million ARB are due to be unlocked via team and investors. So this unlock pressure means the market will need demand to absorb the new supply unlocks. Arbitrum Ecosystem. The Arbitrum ecosystem is made up of many different elements, and I'll explain the main ones including Arbitrum 1, Arbitrum Nova, and Stylus. Arbitrum 1 launched in August 2021 and it is the official mainnet of the Arbitrum ecosystem and interacts with Ethereum to process transactions at a fraction of a cost using the Arbitrum virtual machine, which is an extension of the Ethereum virtual machine. Arbitrum Nova uses an any-trust chain which aims to lower transaction fees by accepting a mild trust assumption, and by doing this though, it does sacrifice some level of security and decentralization. However, Arbitrum Nova is designed for dApps that just want high transaction speeds and lower fees, and not the full decentralization benefits of a rollup offers. And Stylus is a cutting-edge programming environment that allows developers to write smart contracts in programming languages, including Rust and C++. What are optimistic rollups? Before I explain what optimistic rollups are, let me explain why they are important and needed. The Ethereum blockchain is known for its solid security and decentralization, but this limits its ability to scale properly, and so means Ethereum incurs slow transaction speeds and higher gas fees. Anyone who is in the crypto space for a long period of time will know this was an issue with gas fees on Ethereum and has been a big problem at times. So this is where optimistic rollups come in. They play a key role in enabling Ethereum to scale safely by increasing the network's throughput and at the same time not taking away any of the trust built into Ethereum blockchain. So in simplistic terms, optimistic rollups are layer 2s, which are designed to extend the throughput of the Ethereum network. And this is done in Arbitrum's case by processing transactions off-chain. The results are faster processing speeds and 10 to 100x improvements in scalability for the Ethereum blockchain. How Arbitrum works. Arbitrum uses an optimistic rollup model, which means transactions are assumed valid unless challenged, and if there's a dispute, validators can prove fraud using Arbitrum's dispute system. And the key point is that Arbitrum inherits security from Ethereum, but executes transactions more cheaply on its layer 2, and Ethereum does not re-execute every Arbitrum transaction. Instead, it stores compressed data and accepts the result unless someone proves it wrong. So put simply, Arbitrum batches thousands of transactions together, compresses them, and posts the proof back to Ethereum. And so that is why users can access Ethereum apps with much lower fees. Key points of Arbitrum. Arbitrum has some key benefits that make it a great layer 2 scaling solution. These include one of the strongest Ethereum layer 2 ecosystems. Arbitrum has deep liquidity and so remains one of the most important rollups by value secured. High level of security. It uses the highly secure Ethereum blockchain for keeping transactions secure, so has a strong narrative if Ethereum remains the settlement layer for DeFi and tokenized assets. Lower gas fees. It is designed and built to minimize gas fees on the Ethereum network. And strong founding team. The founding team has serious academic and technical credibility, with roots at Princeton and deep cryptography and security experience. Arbitrum versus Mantle. When comparing the ecosystems of Arbitrum and Mantle, they are both designed to scale the Ethereum network, but do take different architectural approaches, with Arbitrum being a traditional optimistic rollup that sells fraud proofs on layer 1, while Mantle is a modular layer 2 utilising a multi-party setup for data availability. Next, when it comes to architecture, Arbitrum offloads transaction execution from Ethereum and batches them back to the mainnet, relying entirely on Ethereum's base layer for security and data availability, while Mantle utilises a modular approach, specifically outsourcing its data availability to a decentralised network powered by EigenDA. Mantle's MNT token is used as a gas token and governance token for the Mantle network, and Arbitrum's ARB token is used for governance, which allows holders to vote on future development and improvement decisions for the Arbitrum network. Total value locked is an important metric in crypto as it measures trust and adoption, and Arbitrum has a total value locked of around 1.49 billion compared to Mantle's 228 million token value locked. And finally, when comparing market caps, Arbitrum has a current market cap around 657 million at time of recording, and Mantle has a larger market cap of 2.1 billion. So to conclude, they both have similarities as mentioned, but I believe Arbitrum is the best choice if you want to maximise security. It has a proven track record and has the largest ecosystem of apps, whereas Mantle is better if you want to prioritise cost, as it has much lower fees and is also ideal for high volume trading and real world assets. How many Arbitrum to be a millionaire in the next bull run? Okay, so before we look at the price predictions for Arbitrum in this next bull run, let's remind ourselves of ARB's previous all-time high price, which was $2.40 back in January 2024. With this information about the previous all-time high price, let's now look at the current market cap of one of its main competitors in the layer 2 space, Mantle. As we can see, the current market cap of Mantle is around 2.1 billion today, and I believe that Mantle should perform well and go higher in the next bull market. And I personally believe that Arbitrum can achieve Mantle's current market cap of 2.1 billion in the next bull market and go even higher. So with that said, on the conservative end of my price prediction and not financial advice, just my opinion, if Arbitrum was able to increase its market cap to around 4.6 billion in this next bull run, then this would give it a price of 75 cents. On the mid-range of my price prediction, if Arbitrum was able to get to the market cap around 6 billion in this next bull market, then this would give it a price of $1. Finally, on the top end of my price prediction, if Arbitrum was able to get to a market cap around 12.5 billion, then this would give it a price of $2. I personally think a price higher between $1 and $2 ARB could be possible in the next bull run. So how many ARB would you need to be a millionaire in the next bull run? Using a crypto profit calculator, if we enter the current price and a predicted sell price of 75 cents, we can see it requires a large investment of $140,000 at today's price to get to the $1 million mark in its next bull run. If we do this game again, but this time set the sell price at the mid-range of our price target prediction of $1, you would need an investment of $105,000 at today's price to get to the $1 million mark in the next bull run. And at the higher range of our price prediction, if Arbitrum was able to get to the $2 price prediction, then this would require an investment today of $53,000 to get to the $1 million mark in the next bull run. At the 75 cents price prediction, you would need to buy around 1.3 million ARB tokens, which is an investment of $140,000 at today's price to become a millionaire with Arbitrum in the next bull run. At the mid-range of our $1 price prediction, you would need to buy around 1 million ARB tokens, which is an investment of $105,000 at today's price to become a millionaire in the next bull run. And finally, at the $2 price prediction, you would need to buy around 500,000 ARB tokens, which is an investment of $53,000 at today's price to become a millionaire with Arbitrum in the next bull run. Arbitrum Future Outlook. I believe Arbitrum's future outlook looks good, being it's a layer 2 scaling solution that offers faster and cheaper transactions and has the largest amount of total value locked currently at around 1.49 billion, which helps us determine its current value and health as a network that can only strengthen its appeal to investors. My only concern is the number of tokens still to be released to the market over the next few years, and also the token unlocks coming this year in 2026, which in the short term at least could make investors wary or current holders sell prior to this event, as we have seen with projects in the past, but only time will tell if this happens. So with all this said, Arbitrum is in my opinion one of the strongest Ethereum layer 2 networks in the market today, but investors need to understand the difference between a great network and a great token. The project has strong adoption and deep liquidity, but Arbitrum does face unlock pressures, so something to be aware of before investing. As always, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, I think you should watch this video next, and please be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to stay notified when I post my next video. Thank you.